Rolling out the red carpet, South Korean President Lee Jae-myung awards U.S. President Donald Trump his country's highest honor for Trump's role as, quote, peacemaker, the first U.S. president to ever receive it. Later, the two discussed U.S.-Korean relations, talking trade, investment, and security cooperation. South Korea has been seeking a lower tariff rate after Trump slapped 25% tariffs on them, but negotiations have stalled. This is just one of several major meetings Trump is expected to attend during a short trip to the small city of Gyeongju, where this year's APEC summit is being held. Highly anticipated is a planned talk on the sidelines with Chinese President Xi Jinping. The two leaders are likely to discuss trade and tariffs as tensions between their countries soar, and Trump has also suggested the two could discuss Taiwan. Addressing an APEC gathering Wednesday afternoon, the U.S. president seemed positive the meeting would be productive.
I think we're going to have a deal. I think it'll be a good deal for both. And that's really a great result. You know, that's better than fighting and going through all sorts of problems and, you know, no reason for it. I think it's going to be a great deal for both, so I'll be meeting him tomorrow. A lot of people are interested. They're also interested in what we're doing, but they're interested in that, I can tell you a lot. The world is watching. And I think we'll have something that's very exciting for everybody. And that's also good for South Korea. It's good for all nations.
But elsewhere in Gyeongju, Trump's arrival brought dozens out on the streets. Protests have been happening all day here in Gyeongju, some against Trump and some in support of the U.S., like the one that's happening behind me. You can see people waving huge American flags in the background. And one day ahead of Chinese President Xi Jinping's arrival here in Gyeongju, some here are also wearing pins that say, "Keep the Chinese Communist Party out." This protester said many people here value South Korea's partnership with the U.S. and hope for more collaboration. They're also worried about increasing Chinese influence in the country.
We don't like lying and deceiving people, and CCP, Chinese Communist Party, is doing that in our country, and everyone knows that. But our current president and the government is trying to cover our eyes, but it doesn't work. Strong connection with United States keeps the peace in Korean Peninsula over 70 years. We never forget. We are very grateful for that. We keep that, that is in our heart. And still we need that strong connection because our current president, he wants to open the gate for the China.
But not everyone is happy to see Trump.
관세 폭탄, 경제 수탈, 트럼프 방안 규탄한다.
Much of this group traveled down to Gyeongju from the capital, Seoul, angry about the steep tariffs Trump has slapped on South Korea.
하고 있기도 하지만 트럼프가 관세를 무기로 삼아서 이걸 통해서 전 세계 다른 나라들에 대해서 경제적인 압박을 가하고 있는데 이게 결국에는 단지 국가 대 국가의 문제가 아니라 그 나라에 사는 평범한 사람들의 삶을 파괴시킨다고 생각을 하거든요.
Capping off his first day in South Korea, Trump is scheduled to attend a dinner hosted by President Lee. 6 other major economies will also be represented there, including Australia, Singapore, and Canada, to discuss economic cooperation in the Indo-Pacific. Though he'll only spend 2 days in Gyeongju, Trump's presence here is having a major impact, and his talks with other leaders could affect economies across the world. Justin Wu and Cadence Quaranta in Gyeongju, South Korea for TaiwanPlus.